I was so excited for Liam's buff, and you know what? I'm still excited for Liam's buff because he is significantly better than he was before the balance patch. Before the balance patch, he was basically just a TOA hell unit that was okay in some stages of TOA hell where you had certain stipulations where you can't CC the enemies, and he does damage based on enemy max HP, but now he does ignore defense damage. So he has two different stipulations with his skill 3. That's the one that was buffed. Attacks all enemies stunned for 1 turn if there are 4 or more enemies. So think about this like TOA, think about this like arena offense, right? You're hitting a defense that's got 4 units. However, if there are 3 or fewer enemies, deals damage that ignores defense up to 100%. Attacks 6 times. It's a single target attack if there's 3 or less enemies. Like, for example, Giants, Dragons, Necropolis, Rift Beast, Guild Wars, all of those situations, he is going to be doing single target attacks, 6 hits, ignores defense up to 100% of the the lower the target's current HP. So the first couple of hits, not really ignoring defense, but if the target has less than 50% HP, he's just going to keep doing more and more and more damage. So we're going to take him in to some things. We're going to try him out because of course we are, because that's the video. So Liam test number 1, can we make some kind of Giants, Dragons, Necropolis team out of him? Is his AI going to be good enough? No, his AI is not going to be good. Well, actually, the other 2 units are going to have just fine AI. We can pause it in a second so we can actually see. Well, we can actually see what he does right here, right? Ignore defense. And then he just does skill 1, right? So we'll end this. We'll start it over again just to show his... But we expected that. It's the same AI as the rest of Summoner's War. Unless there's some specific stipulation of, like, Sophia and Julie, where they have max HP, they're going to always do skill 3. Let's do one of the... let's start that over. You know, let's just manual it so we can see a little bit more of his ignored defense. I didn't take the auto off fast enough. That's on me. I'm losing out on the energy that we would have gotten blue runes from. So, unfortunately, let's do headshot. We're going to take about half the HP from him here. Now we have it on 1. He is going to do 6 hits. He is going to ignore some defense. Let's see. He's got no attack power buff, so he's just ignoring defense the lower the HP goes. So we can get a little bit of a glimpse as far as... He did a couple of hits. He did like 50,000 damage or something like that, right? On multi-hits. So we don't really need to see the rest of this. They're going to do stupid AI things we don't we don't need to see. But that is an indication of how much damage he can do. I rewatched that clip. It actually seems like he did around 70,000 damage, not 50,000 damage. So we're going to try him in against this Guild Siege test defense. We have Molong, Yen Hong, and Harmonia. Is he going to be able to do enough damage with the first couple hits to actually do some substantial ignored defense with his last couple hits? He did do 70,000 with no... But he did 70,000, but the water sniper softened it up by taking a lot of the HP away so that he had more ignored defense. So we're going to see how much it actually winds up doing in a real-world situation. We got the attack power buff right there. Okay, unlimited power. Let's do... Who do we feel like is going to have the lowest HP? Or going to be the squishiest? I feel like... Actually, I feel like we gotta go for the Molong, don't we? We're gonna go for the Yen Hong. That was... Wow, we could have gone for something else. We could have gone for something else for sure. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, yeah. So that was... We definitely could have gone for the Molong. Wow. He's hitting hard. He's hitting really hard. Yeah, we got the Disturb H3. Yeah, nice. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Does he have skill 3? No, he needs 1 more for skill 3. Do we have... I don't want to... Yeah, I knew she was going to do that, so I was like, may as well do the other one. Okay. As soon as he hits, he doesn't have an attack power buff, though. Here's the thing with this Lighthearted, is he changes the buffs that he gives based on the HP situation of the unit. So we're going to try unlimited power with no... Well, with Molong's a little bit low on HP, so let's see. That was plenty. That was honestly plenty. This unit might be a solid bruiser. Like, even... Because he's on rage right now. I feel like he's going to be a solid bruiser just overall. Like, you don't even... I don't think you even need rage. I think you can build him with, like, just bruiser stats. And... I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I think you could just build him with bruiser stats and just try to soften up your opponents and go from there. That's a lot of damage. Now we have him here. We're going to use him as a bruiser. He is on violent with speed, crit damage, HP. We're going to see how much damage he does like this. Same exact defense. We've got the bruiser runes on him right now. We have speed, crit damage, HP, I believe. So he does not have that much... he doesn't have that much attack power. So we're going to see if that's going to be good enough. Increase attack H. And then get 17 more turn. Okay, so we do have a turn now. Let's do Yenhong. Is this going to be enough? It is not going to be enough. It's close-ish to being enough, but we're going to need to put him on speed, crit damage, attack, and not speed, crit damage, HP. So we have enough. Unwanted Harmony, right? But we do have Violent Destroy, so it doesn't matter. unless he gets extra turns like right now. Yeah, okay, so it's looking like... Can we get the glancing? But it's okay, so he still doesn't have enough HP to be a bruiser unit. Unfortunately. So I guess the assumption that he was going to be a decent bruiser, maybe that's not correct. Let's try it again. So I switched it up again. He is on basically the same runes. However, he is on attack slot 2. Let's see if this is going to make enough of a difference to snipe Yenhong out. Same exact defense, same exact offense. We just have that little bit of a difference in runes. Does not go for the reckless. Well, that wasn't really what we were testing anyway. We want to see if we can do enough damage. Whoa. We want to see if we can do enough damage with unlimited power. That was enough. Okay, so that did it. As long as these things have like a little bit of HP taken off of them at the very beginning, then the HP is going to be low enough for him to continue to ignore defense. Let's do one of these. Glancing hits, attack power breaks. Doesn't really matter at this point. Because I think we've got it. We have destroy HP too. He's still a little squishy though, like this. That's kind of the situation though. He's still a little squishy. So as long as there is some HP taken off of the enemies, then that's going to be good enough for his skill 3. We're not violent proccing though. Watch, I look back at this and I'm like, oh, there's only 3 violent runes. Well, that's why we weren't violent. That's why we weren't violent proccing. All right, unlimited power. It's as long as we have a little bit of HP taken off. So maybe we just combo him with like Molong. Let's try to combo him with We'll put the speed back on and we'll try to combo him with Molong and see. Oh my goodness. We don't even need to finish doing this. we really don't. Let's combo him with Molong and see if that's going to be good enough. Same defense. We're back to speed, crit damage, HP for the runes now. However, we're going to take the Molong to do some damage. This way, we are in the ignore defense kind of range after some of that HP is gone. However, the thing that I've been kind of thinking about while I was switching the runes around is there's a lot of wind threats on... Let's just start this battle. There's a lot... We're only using a shear so that we guarantee turn 1. But there is a lot of wind threats on defense. So I'm not sure that in the current meta, a bruiser version of him... He doesn't have great, like, crazy base HP, though. So maybe bruiser is not the best idea. Let's do unlimited power. Let's see how much damage we wind up doing. He is on speed grid. That's really not that much. He really needs to be on attack. All right, let's do the massacre. Let's do, can we stun? Can we get a heal block? I guess that's fine. She's gonna do the harmony, right? Do we have a shears skill 2 or no? Can we get some glancings? We can... Oh, can we get a... Yeah. All right. So that should be enough to keep Mo Long. just kidding. Just kidding. That should be enough to keep Mo Long alive. No, it's definitely not. Let's not even use the Massacre there. Let's just do that skill one over there. Unlimited power. So, she does have a defense break. She is also low on HP. I mean, we did some decent damage. I just want to show you guys different scenarios to see what you feel about each one of them. Not necessarily that any specific one is... Well, I want to say not necessarily that any specific one is better than the others, but like, I don't really know if I like him Bruiser. He doesn't have enough HP, base HP, to really get a lot of value of additional HP from the rune. Oh, now you proc. This is when you proc. He does decent damage. Like, the damage multiplier is good, but for right now, this is just a matter of base HP not being crazy Bruiser. So again, we just saw him on a Bruiser build. These are the runes here for him. He is just on speed, crit damage, HP. Actually, there's a different slot too. I thought I put the same slot 2 back on him. I apparently put a different slot 2. But this is just a Bruiser build. He doesn't have crazy high base HP though, but he still did pretty decent damage. The only thing is you have to soften the enemy up with something else before you wind up killing them with Liam. Otherwise, he's not, if they're high on HP, he's not really going to do his ignore defense because it's only based on... We didn't even see him against arena offense. We can see that in a different video. I am not opposed to doing more videos on Liam. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what he does and a couple different rune builds and a couple different options for him. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think he is definitely more usable now than he was before the buff. Before the buff, he was just a TOA hell unit. So, see you as always in the next one.